I have something we're going to keep. We have a curio cabinet down at my mom's that we're just going to kind of put some of these things in. Here's the cell phone. This is a Bible. My father is Roman Catholic, as am I. This Bible was given to me at hospice after I requested it because I wanted a lock of my father's hair. And so the guy was very gracious in getting this. And on Palm 23, in this book, you'll see my father has a lock of hair. I don't know if you can see that in the book. That's his hair there on Palm 23. This is a book that I am going to have blessed at church. And then we're going to put that with the rest of the stuff that we have been collecting. I kind of joked that I did give him a little bit of a haircut after he passed, and I didn't think he'd mind. I think I did a pretty good job. So also, this is one half of his dog tags from the Navy. The other half my sister has, and she wears. I wear this most of the time. So that's really the only thing I wanted. I'm going to throw up a couple pictures some of the last pictures that I know. And I know that the screen's going to mess it up, but here is a picture of my father with Keegan. Of course, he's wearing his oxygen, but this is a little bit older. I mean, he's still standing, no walker. So he looked pretty good there. Definitely looked happy. And here's another one. Whoops. Another one of Landon and my father along with Keegan. He looked pretty happy there. So he's 5'8". Landon's like 5'10" now. So his picture's a little bit older. Keegan's getting pretty tall too. So I believe this one's a little bit older. I believe it's Keegan. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that's Keegan. I have those pictures. Here's a funny one for you. It's my father when he went through what I call his Phil Donahue phase. He did have a big pair of round glasses. And if you guys knew Phil Donahue, when he shaved his mustache off, it looked kind of funny. It was definitely different. I think for my life, it was very few times that he did not have a mustache. So when he shaved it, it was weird. All right. So looks like we went over that 18 minutes. I'm gonna have to split this video myself. Put that over there. Put it over there. Right. What else did I want to say? Since the last update, we received that letter. We got the blanket. My mom, we finally got grievance counseling scheduled for her. So that'll be coming. Be getting visitors, the last being my cousin Ian and his wife, my Aunt Rosie, my cousin Ian's kids. I've met a couple neighbors of my father's, very nice people, nothing but kind things to say. And I think that's as far as that update goes, that's what I have. So I wanted to go through a few things finance related, especially for those who are donating and want to kind of know what's going on. So cremation is not cheap. I thought it was less expensive. I mean, I haven't done a burial, but it looks like the balance for the cremation and everything came to just over $3,000. So obviously they take that from his insurance, which was 10,000. On top of that is the urn, the flag box, and one small keepsake for my mom, and it has some ashes in it. So with the returns on that, I believe we're able to, after that balance, the check we get from them, we're going to probably pay the car off. That was one of my goals, if you remember from the last meeting or video a couple weeks ago. We would like to pay that off and free up $405 a month for her. Been making a lot of calls and a lot of sending out death certificates and a lot of VA calls to understand, any additional survivor benefits and things of that nature. And there are some, which is definitely helpful. So on that note, if I have this down correctly, we should be getting a check for $165 and some change, a one-time check, up to $300 for cause of death, which was not service related. This was not obviously service related, so it's up to $300. If it was service related, I think it's up to like 2,000. And we also are, my mom being the surviving spouse, can apply for a monthly benefit of up to $1,500 or $1,600 or so. I'm not holding my breath on that. If that happens, that'd be incredible, but definitely not holding my breath. Donations came in. They've definitely slowed, but about 2,000. I was expecting none. So the fact that, very grateful to get $2,000. We were able to pay off a credit card that was in my father's name, so that had to be paid from his estate. And that's where these donations were. They came to my account, and then I transfer them over to my mom's account so that they can be. My mom and dad had a joint checking, so they went there, and then from there we're paying these bills. So he had a VA medical bill still, that's paid off. So the next one's going to be the Navy one. When we get the proceeds from the life insurance, hopefully that'll pay the car. That'll be the last big one that they have. And then there's ongoing stuff that we're looking at still to hopefully pay things down a little bit more. We went through an expense reduction to, make sure she's not. My father actually had signed up for some online services that we had to immediately cancel through Roku. Don't forget to do that stuff if you're ever in this situation. Those subscriptions and things, definitely important. So like that and PayPal and, Venmo and all these things that you can buy stuff through. We're hoping some of these bills are going to come down because especially FPL, since they're not running oxygen like 24/7 anymore, and food is obviously going to come down a little bit. And car insurance, hopefully a little bit, their supplement for their health, hopefully, that should come down, you would think, right? So we're looking into all that and how to kind of reduce what we can. So that might take 1 or 2 billing cycles to figure out where kind of things fall. So in terms of, one big thing to happen. And I swear my father's sending a message. One of the last things he told me, if you remember from the other video, he told me one of his last things he said was, make sure that mom's car gets, and they only had one car, plugs, oil, tires. So a couple days ago, my mother told me that her tire was flat. So I had to go over there. It was flat. So I just put the spare in the car, and the front tire's bald. And so right now I'm trying to shop for the best deal on tires for her car, nothing fancy. Might buy them off Amazon, I'm not sure. And then I'm working with my sister who happens to work or know people um, that might be able to do the other part of the work. So to get that done. So some of this donation money is definitely going towards that. So in addition to that, if you don't live in Florida, especially in these these manufactured home community parks and stuff like that, the main way you get around is by golf cart. Everybody's got one. So my parents have one. It's beat up. They bought it cheap for like $1,200 years ago. It's not running. It died. I don't know how long ago, 6 months ago, maybe. 6 batteries, and a charger. And battery prices have gone up and such, but we're going to try to do what we can to try to get that thing running. This way she can get around the community and get out. So, I mean, that's part of one of the goals, is to get her back and socializing and getting involved in things in the community and so forth. We don't want her, sitting at home. So, so part of that is going to go there. There's other things too. So there's a couple of other big glaring problems we have. My mom does not have dental. She has no life insurance. Currently her budget, we have not factored in any of her medications, any entertainment budget. We haven't figured out what kind of gases she's going to need moving forward, or groceries. So those are things we're working on. The dental and the life, definitely the life, well, the dental too, but we need to look at those things and see how we can figure that out. Paying off the car, I mean, that's going to help. Other things on my list I have to still do for my father is, forward or close his email accounts. I got to check on his taxes. I gotta check on probate. I got to notify the credit agencies, cancel his driver's license, memorialize or close down his social media pages. What else? There's a whole VA packet that's coming in that I got to fill out with my mother. What else? I got to notify United Healthcare. I got to find out what her credit score is. We have talked a little bit about the car and the value of the car. We owe 58.55 on it. The life insurance will pay that off. The car is in that condition that it's in is worth about 15, maybe 20 at tops. So, I mean, there's some value in that car. It's 2018. Like I said, we need tires. There's a whole host of stuff I need to do at the house, and I do not have that book on me. Maybe that's another update for next time if you guys can tolerate it. And let me pause the video for a moment. We're approaching 30 minutes. I want to make sure I can get one more partial update video out. So here we go.